Hello and welcome to the exciting conclusion of the 2021 Jonesboro Open. We have final round back nine action. We have BigBarri commentary, myself, Jeremy Koling, that guy right there, Paul Ulibarri, and we have got a barn burner.
Oh yeah, it is hot. That guy right there, Eagle McMahon, smoking the front nine with a 6 under par, couple 5 unders. Paul McBeth, not his best performance so far, but we'll be looking at him trying to get those Pro Tour points. And
he's still holding on with a 1 under front nine to that 4th place. And you know, it might not be important to him right now, but at the end of the season, those points are very critical. So he does have things to play for on this back nine, if he's not concerned about a couple $1,000 difference between 4th and, well, maybe not a couple thousand, but there is money to be made, and I'm sure he takes that serious. Hole 10, this one comes in at a difficulty rating of 7th most difficult. I don't know why that's important.
it's right in the middle of the pack with probably 2 birdies and par and a bogey.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
4. Hit a. Oh,
That is
pretty
it.
good
Yeah.
result. He went straight through all that stuff.
Yeah, pretty
Missed
good.
spectators,
relative.
and then has like a long putt. Oh no! Actually,
Skip right.
This is going to go too straight, and that has outdriven that landing zone that you'd like, and it's going to have a big old tree in the way. But considering how far left that was out of his hand, it's actually not the worst result. Kind of got back to the basket.
Butters.
Yeah,
Skip
that's
right.
looking great. And that's going to get that right skip. Slide up there in the circle. Such a high level of excellence on that shot to execute that so well 3 rounds in a row.
Same thing for those other 3 guys. They just. Oh no! That guy got
Look at
the
that.
branch. Look out!
What was that?
Doesn't hit anyone, though.
Freaking.
So Calvin, knowing that Ricky is inside the circle, does he decide to get aggressive here?
Oh my God, that's so bad. Just sit.
Oh, it's impossible to sit on this
Fun
green.
from
That's
that.
actually best case scenario. It's
God,
edge
that's
of the
so
circle.
bad. You can't
Yeah, and he
pull
has
it right.
one of the softer putts on tour from that distance, and it comes down and still gets the roll to about. Oh man, these guys.
And that's outside the circle. I mean, you,
Yeah, it gets outside the circle quick.
it's
Is what I'm
just so
saying.
fast.
Eagles got a little tricky one, but I mean, he just made a 49-footer from a knee. Should be a piece of cake.
Oh,
Oh, caught the
Hill
limbs.
went tough.
yeah.
Or the ivy. There's ivy just everywhere on this course.
I just smacked it right down out of his hand. Paul from 35, and that will be a 3-putt bogey. Very important putt made there for Calvin. Cannot afford a 2-stroke swing at this point.
Right on the stripe. Now, this isn't the easiest putt. A little breezy down the hill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
high center. Good bird. Hey, you know what? He got the 7th most difficult hole. Oh,
Well,
what
I
a
mean,
relief.
well, when you know that the whole average is 2.91, I mean, you think to yourself, man, if I birdie this, I'm beating the field by 0.91 strokes. That's
One step closer to the lead.
well, he's been in the lead pretty much the entire time. In fact, I don't think he's relinquished that lead at one point.
Well, you said when you're thinking, so I thought you were talking about me.
Hole 11, par 4, 560 feet. A relatively wide gap here off the tee, but it can be missed. We've seen players throw shots they thought were good, and they were bad. We've seen them throw bad shots, and they were actually great. If you're not in the right spot, scrambling on this hole becomes very tricky.
Yeah, the more you overthink this hole, the harder it gets, I think. I think these guys all have standard shots that they can throw straight. And I think everybody gets a little greedy and tries to go for this high, super spiky hyzer that's going to get way left and have like this easy upshot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
This has just been completely
Sweet.
where Ricky likes that.
Yeah, he's not gonna like that though.
No. I wonder, was that a sarcastic sweet, or did he actually think that he nailed that?
I don't know.
Oh no.
See, and that's my
That-
point. I
that
feel
was
like
a
these
foot
guys can
away.
just throw a low shot down in the middle of the fairway, then a high sidearm, and get out of dodge with a like this.
But this is this good or is this too
This is
far?
great.
Okay, that's
That's his most stable, so it
Yeah.
looks like it's humming, but it's
5 more feet, 10 more feet, I should say, and now you're in a spot where it's actually kind of tricky to get up and down, but that ended up being pretty great.
after the bogey. You know, this guy is not
Oh yeah,
throwing little chip
this
shots.
is ripped.
Oh man.
That's the best drive we've seen in the hole.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be looking at it.
In Jonesboro, at the Jonesboro Open, we have not seen a better drive than that. That's insane. Oh, that needs to go left.
Dead.
Oh, that is a truly unfortunate blemish. That is going to be, I don't know if there's any way to get up and down from there.
Look at this little hole. Little nifty shot there. That'll give him a putt.
Yeah, managed to get 2 or 3 bounces after that as well. That's a makeable 60-foot putt. You see, Eagle's going to need to keep this one pretty
come on.
high.
Backswing.
Yeah,
And that's a tough putt. With those low hanging branches there, that's gonna be difficult for sure.
and speaking of difficult. Go.
Whoa.
Oh, and it just kind of stopped. It was looking so good, and it just immediately put the brakes on and took a hard right turn. A makeable par putt, but that's
What is this?
a look at the basket, Paul.
Man, what a drive. If he's doing that, then I feel like these guys can like get looks then.
And you know that was a 100% run from McBeth. He is trying to get eagles.
Sit.
Looked like Ricky was ready to warm up the Raptor legs.
Calvin was getting
Boy.
ready to warm up his
Par legs?
his legs.
Just his legs.
Yeah, he was getting ready to warm up the legs, you know.
That's a great putt.
Eagle's getting ready to warm up his wings.
That is a great putt. That little window.
Didn't hit anything,
No.
but the bucket. Wow.
That putt would annoy just about anybody that stepped over it after a great drive, a slightly less than stellar putt or approach shot.
I mean, we've said it enough. He's struggling today, and
Yep.
that's just one of those days. He's still got to keep fighting. You know, he's got to now. Unfortunately, he's put himself in position to where he's got a whole slew of competitors now fighting for that
Yeah.
4th place spot. So
Yeah, he came into this round only 3 shots off the lead, and right now he is 9 back. Calvin with that bogey. That is a bad time to bogey. Unfortunately for him, though, Ricky unable to secure the birdie on what is one of the easier par 4s on the course. I mean, that is the 3rd easiest hole on the course. Really surprising to only see 1 birdie, and that took a miraculous putt from Eagle to get it.
I mean, Calvin's not doing work. That's bogey. Oh no, par.
Yeah, but he had to work hard for that
Yeah.
par on 10, and that definitely is taxing. Hole 12, these guys are going to look to play this one a little bit cleaner, just a big shot across the valley, over the OB, out into the open field, and set themselves up with a short putter approach.
That's going to be a tough little upshot for Eagle. He left that really wide, and when you do that, it kind of gives you an awkward lie as far as, do I throw putter backhand
Yeah.
upshot or sidearm?
Mhm.
And so, curious to see. I know Ricky's going to throw the pig, but Curious to see what Eagle does from there. This needs to get
Oh.
through this tree. Oh, no.
Ew, okay.
Okay.
That tree is positioned right over that out of bounds line.
And
and
that's
if it
gonna
hits
be-
it, that's a huge second shot coming up.
Yeah, that's out of position.
I think Calvin's going to, he's going to annihilate this shot. That's proper.
That's good stuff.
Paul's still going with just the zone after. Man, that looks great.
Eagle is going to go with the backhand.
This is going to be left.
Throw it next time.
Yeah, that's circle's edge, and that for the best putters in the world, that's a tough putt. Straight down the hill, Breeze is doing whatever it wants to do.
Sit. 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 Sit.
It takes 5 calls of sit to
20,
get the
all
disc to listen, and it kind of listened.
Yeah.
It put the brakes on as fast as it could.
I'd rather have that putt than Eagle's putt.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I'd rather have this one than any of them.
Correct again.
I'm on a roll.
So Paul, oh my gosh, came up short and right.
Yeah, and that's a product of it landing and then getting that cut roll to the right there. I think he had the right distance and touch, just kind of caught that edge, and that's buckets and the fist pump.
That's a big putt right there. You know, he opens that door for Calvin. And, things can get different. It can change in a heartbeat, but with giving up 2 shots in a row to Ricky, he's already down 3. He needs to make this. Which he is able to make that putt, so it is a 3-shot advantage for Ricky, and we are running out of holes. Ricky is just playing so consistent still, and we can't mention this enough. Bogey free, really just mistake free, and it's starting to really become like not just impressive, like this is like one for the ages the way he's playing right now.
Yeah,
I
this
feel
is one of his better performances he's ever had.
We were talking about this, the way that these guys, all 4 of these guys, the way that they're playing right now, their average round is kind of like a career round for any other pro, and they're doing it consistently on average. You think about a good player, if you know any local pro, their highest rated round ever might be 1050, maybe, if they're a great player.
Well, think about a player like yesterday, like Ben Calloway, has a career round first lead card on Jomez, pops off the 12 under. He's behind by a stroke. You know what I mean? And that's what Ricky is averaging. And Ben Calloway's insanely good.
I'm just so impressed by Calvin 2 days in a row. We didn't see what he did in round 1, but 2 days in a row going for that gap with that eagle and just parking it. There's so many little limbs. The gap might look big on camera, but I took a look at that today just to see what it might take for a backhand to hit that line, and it's absurd. There's so many little things that can hit, and he's just peering it right down the middle like it's the widest gap on the course.
Oh, don't roll. Don't roll. Thank you.
And that is, you hit those koozies and then
Could have
see
been
you
it.
later.
That could have been the end of the bogey-free stretch.
He said, remember when you thought that the last putt was kind of tough? What about the same putt, but we'll add, 19 feet.
Eagle. He is 9 down through 13 holes, and he is on to something really special. And now he's only 4 strokes back. certainly not over yet, and I definitely don't want to make it seem like Eagle's not in it, because they're, anything can happen on 18. You have to remember, that's the hardest hole on the course. A two-stroke swing can happen in a heartbeat. So if he can get 1 or 2 strokes on these next couple of holes, he's potentially right there in it.
Yeah.
And of course, as is Calvin, as he steps up to this birdie putt. Now he's only 2 back.
Wow. Just like that. I mean,
It's a rapid pace. It's hard to keep up. I mean, every single hole has the potential for a big swing, and this is another one of those holes. Obviously, the OB can come into play as this weather starts to come in. The wind is starting to pick up a bit. Hole 14, there's a lot of distance to cover on this one. 520 feet down this hill over the valley. That tall grass OB. So many different ways you can mess it up, and only one way that you can get it right.
come out and go in if you do come out. Oh, got some bad reaction. Great reaction.
Okay.
Good, bad, then great. I felt like that could have
I don't know if
gone
it was
in.
ever bad. I don't think bad
No,
was
I mean
fair
the
for-
reaction.
Oh,
I
yeah,
felt
okay.
like it kicked left off of that limb or a tree, whatever it hit.
Calvin, this is going straight and drifting right. I thought it was going to start hyzering. Okay. Yeah, that's a great shot. Not an easy putt by any means. We saw that same putt, I think, from him yesterday. But just outside circle one. This is going to land right over there by Calvin's, but even harder. That's almost drawing completely dead.
Yeah, that's going to be a nifty little putt. And if you, really, really tough to, you're going to have to get lucky to have the height to even give it a bit.
Yeah, you can see even on this elevated basket, Paul might have to go down to a knee to have any chance of getting underneath that ceiling and getting the nose up.
Ricky with a slight, he wants it to turn more.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Oh, and that's classic right there.
He knows it. He knows it.
Thank you, man. Time
He's
for a
running
rapid
over to get a hot dog from the vending area just to the right of the
break.
tee.
Turn more. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the ground action too. That's awesome. And let's see him run over to get those hot dogs one more time.
Oh, he did get a little look here.
No,
Oh.
come on.
What a putt. That was fun.
He says drawing dead. That's the last ace on the river.
Wow, this is fun. Let's see this. On the
Oh.
stripe, that guy is so good.
Even on a round where he's clearly not brought his best stuff, he still is able to put on a show. And
Yeah.
that is, just put that on the highlight reel of incredible putts made from McBeth.
Oh, and that one's just a bit too high, but that's what you got to do. You got to aim high and hope it just drops right in there.
I don't know. That's wow. An eagle is
Hit the gap.
just putting on a performance. We've seen some guys put a low number on the front nine and not be unable to back it up on the back nine. But Eagle is matching the great performance of the front right now with this back nine, and he is 10 under through 14 holes. This is Calvin shoots hoops on the playing basketball and disc golf simultaneously. But that was the difference. Calvin's putt there was the difference between that being a star frame. I mean,
That's
in
ridiculous.
your
yeah.
life, would you have ever thought a star frame could occur on hole 14 at this side of heaven? Not me, my man. Incredible. Second hardest hole in the course. To the easiest hole in the course, 15. This is the hole that Calvin needs to ace. Eagle.
Huh? Oh.
A bit long.
He likes these, though, these downhill impossible putts. He likes those.
He just likes that you can just leave the downhill impossible part out. He just likes putts. It doesn't matter where they are, how they look, what the wind is looking like.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa.
That was it. But, man, these guys are not making it easy on themselves.
No, there's no tap-ins yet. I think Ricky, not interested in the ace, just wants to throw that low pig. Get a little slide. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's making it easy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Shot.
Okay.
Oh, a little roll back. All right, Paul. Nice putt on the last hole.
Nice putt on this one.
Beautiful. It just got that little extra carry and float.
Paul is just not going to take a par on hole 15 out here. It's just not happening.
See, that had that extra little lift right there. That was cute.
Yeah, he likes those downhill impossible putts.
I mean, those 33-foot downhillers are hard.
It doesn't seem like he gets more, I don't know, stressed out about them throughout the round like the rest of us do.
Right. After 4 in a row.
That's not the result Calvin was looking for. Star frame. It's like the hole didn't even happen, and they're on to 16 now. And this is the situation now with 3 to play is you're down 3. This is an absolute must eagle. If you want any chance of catching Ricky now, I feel like, well, let's say potentially there could be a 2-shot swing on 18, but that's saying that Ricky gets his first bogey of the tournament on this 54th hole. I wouldn't count on it.
I mean, he's gonna birdie this hole if he's gonna play smart. He's gonna throw highs rather, pitch to the bottom, get up and down.
Yeah.
Like that's
The only way
just
that
a play.
the only way you can cut into that lead is an eagle.
Again?
Oh no!
Oh, an eagle overturns this one, and that is screaming towards the gallery, but
Oh, look at this guy.
oh,
He ran so he barely stopped. That was nice. Oh. Good effort, guys. Getting out of the way of that one, because you do not want to get hit by Eagles disc.
Paul has thrown it long. Is it left enough?
Imagine if you got hit by Eagles disc.
I don't want to do that.
You might not even notice. You're just like,
It's like
and then it's through you.
the
And then,
samurai sword
Yeah,
going across
exactly.
the neck. You're like, am I still alive? And then your head rolls off your body.
Oh, you're kidding me. Go
Oh, I guess I'm dead.
Exactly.
I don't know what Ricky doesn't like about it because he just has to play this for birdie.
I think he's trying to go left side
Yeah,
of that
okay.
tree, and then he pulled it into the perfect landing zone on accident.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Wow, and you can see those clouds. Those things they're bringing the noise, folks. That wind is starting to blow, and it's going to get even messier over the next couple of holes. Oh, don't know if that's going to be workable.
Dun dun dun.
It works so well. I love it.
Paul has no intentions of laying this up, and this
Oh,
is
boy.
flexing out. Oh no, stand. Oh, money.
hit the boards.
Oh, that's in.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a
Well,
shot from there.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I thought he had it 2 straight off the tee, and you can see there that really destroys that angle to the green. But this is the shot that Calvin needs to execute, and I don't know if this is.
Stalling out.
Oh,
That
it is-
could be left. OB. Get down. OB.
Yeah, too much stall.
He just jump putts it over the water. You're like, oh, he's on another level. What can we possibly do? I didn't know he had that shot. No, but he lays up in perfect position
Yeah.
there.
And Eagle, look at this. With his skill set and his abilities to take a situation where he could potentially throw a flex forehand and realize that this is not his he does not need to do that right now. He needs to just get up and down, take his par. It shows a lot of maturity. I mean, he plays like a seasoned veteran, not surprised, but it is still refreshing to see that you don't have to attack every single hole. When you're out of position, knowing when to take your medicine is just such an important thing to do.
Don't.
It won't, Ricky. It won't.
Eagle throwing it behind for the little downhiller that he loves. Those gimmies.
Calvin's got to throw this in.
Calvin needs to get through the branches. It's fine.
And he's done that, but it's going to be another shot dropped. And that's pretty much it, I think. Paul, sit down.
What is that?
I don't know. It's just
6 in a row?
Frozen rope right at the exact spot where it needs to go.
Give him an uphiller. Course.
Huh?
Ugh.
Paul, take that uphiller. So not quite as many eagles in round 3 as there was in round 1, but about 4 times as many as there was in round 2. I believe we had 9 eagles. But Ricky Wysocki, a dominant performance continuing on 16, playing smart golf, and that was enough. He's done everything he needed to give him put him in the position where he could play it just for the par, and that ends up gaining him a stroke on Calvin Heimburg. And now he's got 4 shots to play with in just these final 2 holes. They are challenging, yes, but he's not catchable, I don't think, at this point.
No. Unless he just has like a brain malfunction or something and it just starts audible left OB. We've never seen that on the Pro Tour though.
No.
Nope. He's on a level that's just, I talked to him after the round today and he said, my mental game with my health and wellness that I'm doing, my diet, he says that I just feel like I'm untouchable, and he's playing like that.
I mean, that's just a safe shot that he threw there, and he bombs it in a perfect spot. And that hit a limb. That would have been perfect spot plus 50 if that gets all of its flight. Just cruising, so comfortable.
What is this move?
Oh, what? That's in a great spot. Just so you know, that's a bomb where it landed. If you threw it there, you threw a bomb. Eagle hit a tree 70 feet high, still turning over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boy, these guys are ripped. And that's in a great spot as well. Paul first up. This is a tough backhand angle. He's going to look to hit this hillside, get a little bit of a counter skip, and looks like he's done a great job with that.
That's not an easy shot either, and he just made it look just frozen rope right at the hillside. Good reaction. Same with this one. Like, they're basic shots that you're supposed to be able to do.
You want to be able to do them
all the time.
But it becomes like one of those things.
They do them all the time. That's the
them
thing.
all
Yeah,
the
they
time.
do them all the time. I want to do them all the time.
We aspire to do them all the time. And
Eagle.
Little skip, little ride, little skip again.
He needs that downhill putt. He's got it.
Oh, man, this guy's playing to the spots right now, Paul. Man. And, you know, Eagle was right there knocking on the door of a course record, and he takes a par on one of the easiest holes in the course with hole 16. Oh, come on. Don't do that.
That's fine.
But, yeah, I mean, that would have been pretty special to see an Eagle there and see what he could have gotten to. It doesn't matter what happens. It's just like...
The real story is this man right here. Just no bogeys.
He's got
Lots of birdies.
One hole left to play the perfect tournament. And by perfect, we're talking leading the field in birdies. That's going to be good for you. If you're the person who's getting the most birdies, that's great. Doesn't always mean that you're winning. You might be doing the seesaw roller coaster thing, getting a lot of bogeys. He's also played bogey-free.
Storm rolled in.
Wow. And this routine birdie putt is anything but routine.
Look at his shirt.
And we talked about this earlier. If there's a hurricane rolling in, who are you subbing in for your putt? I'm taking that man right there. Wow. Great headwind putt. Downhill once again.
He likes those
Folks,
a lot.
We've gone 53 holes. We are down to the last one. And it's a hard one. But at this point, it's a mere formality for our winner. However, Calvin and Eagle still have some things to settle between second and third place. And McBeth is trying to maintain that position for fourth place. So this is a very important hole for 3 of the 4 guys. And I think Ricky probably knows he doesn't have a bogey, and I'm sure he wants to keep that going.
Lace job.
So impressive. And look at this. It just starts pouring. 10 minutes ago, very little wind. No rain, and now it's just crazy conditions.
Wow. That was a really high spike height there. See what we got for Calvin right down the middle. Turning.
Don't turn too much. Don't turn too much. Oh, it doesn't turn too much. That turns perfectly. This hole is apparently made for Calvin Heimburg.
And it's windy and raining now, and these guys are just lacing shots. This needs help, though. Needs help off the limbs in order to stay in bounds. Looks like it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drops down safe. Oh, what a time for this weather to roll in.
Yeah.
Could you just come back in like 30 minutes?
It's probably like not that bad, and he just is making it because of his outfit. It
That
looks
is
like
a-
he's like in Antarctica. Like
That is a dramatic
it's 43 below zero out here.
I'm standing here in the eye of the storm.
Yeah, exactly.
Where Ricky Wysocki is running away with this tournament. And he is going to have
he
his...
just has a sweatshirt on.
He's got a Silver Series win. He's got a Disc Golf Pro Tour win. He's got a National Tour win.
He gets a lot of wins. That's what you're saying.
He's a winning kind of guy.
We say this a lot with whoever wins the tournament. Like, how could this guy get beat? And that's how good these players are. And man, what a pleasure to watch them all. When they're playing their best, they can't be beat. And this weekend, I feel like Ricky played his best.
Yeah. I mean, if he makes a Circle 2 putt, he's going to average 12 under a round.
Eagle, no surprise, aiming up. And that needs to go in.
Oh, wow. And, oh no. Oh. Well, that's only good news for one person on the card, and that's Calvin. Incredible. He is wrapped up the bogey-free. What a performance. And Paul's got some things to clean up before the next tournament, but he'll be back on top one of these days, folks. Don't you worry.
Dun dun dun.
It's so perfect.
Oh, and there's Eagle. That's an unfortunate double bogey that Eagle's going to tap in there, and an unfortunate miss there. But these guys just want to get off the course.
Yeah.
It's a...
Neither one of those putts really mattered for position. Actually, I guess Eagles' putt would have mattered if Calvin. No, it
his
didn't.
his was for the big number.
Yeah, it didn't matter in the end. Eagle wraps up third, Calvin second, and this right here is the final tap-in putt for Ricky Wysocki, his second win here in Jonesboro.
Played against Fort's Jonesboro Open presented by Prodigy champion, 3-time champion in Jonesboro, Ricky Wysocki!
Such a dominant performance. Look at that back nine matching, actually besting his front nine where he shot 5 down, goes 6 down on the back nine. And he's just impossible to chase. He's just impossible to chase. He shoots the hot round with Kevin Jones when he was already in first place. Just not enough things you can say about Ricky Wysocki and the way that he played this week. And hats off to Calvin Heimburg. 31 under par here is incredible.
Right.
Just not good enough for first place this time. That'll do it for us from Jonesboro, Arkansas. For my buddy, my co-commentator, my partner in crime, Paul Ulibarri, I'm Jeremy Koling. We'll see you guys at the Dynamic Discs Open.